Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction to Read Through for Marriagetoxin, chapters 60 onward. As usual, I'll read for like 30 minutes or so and see how many we get. I've been enjoying the current arc. I feel like last arc is probably like just the best in the series so far, so it's hard to follow it up, but I've been enjoying this. I really can't wait to see more of the wind wheel users, how this all wraps up with the fight against Ghetto, and I think that this read through we might maybe get toward the end of this arc. We might even finish this arc depending on how short the actual fighting here at the end is. So yeah, let's just get into it, see what we have this time around. And also, the place where I usually read is down, so, and also, apparently, you know, Manga Plus doesn't let you read everything on PC anymore. You have to read it on your phone. So in order to read on my PC instead of on my phone for this video, I am having to resort to unofficial methods. So it's a little bit smaller, the image, than I usually read from. So if I have to like really zone in here, that's why. But either way, let's read chapter 60. Starts off with, stronger than any organization or team, the bond between family rises above all. A family of wind wheel users, huh? And actually, I'm gonna try to, just zoom in a little bit. Alright, a family of wind wheel users, huh? You can try to compensate with numbers, but at that skill level, none of you pose a problem for me. Oh, but poison user, rumor has it that you've been risking your life for marriage. I thought you of all people would understand how strong a family can be. It's not marriage, but I myself have taken great pains to build the family I have now. Well then, as a seasoned veteran on this path, on this life path, allow me to teach you a lesson, poison user. Just think of it as a parting gift for your trip to the afterlife. And he rushes in while the rest are riding the little bikes they have. And he rushes past all of them, leaving needles in them. I think it's time for you and your beloved family to give it a rest. So, 1,000 torments, huh? It's intense, I'll give you that. But it sure ain't nothing I can't handle. And we have this tornado formed by Kazuma, lifting up all the others. Let's do some warm-ups first, shall we? Ready, guys? Do they have something that mitigates the effect of my poison? And he sends them flying in to Ghetto. Damn it, that leaves me with no choice. I need to use Poison Blood Unleashed. Burst of Light. And then he notices her coming from behind. Hey, you forgot to watch your back. And he gets sliced. Kazumama. And then he smiles and grabs both of them. Hit and kill. And uses them as weapons, using his family as literal weapons. And he's still swinging them around. Do you get it now, poison user? This is family. This is strength. Your head is ours. The strength of family. And we see an ampule falling to the ground. Sorry, there's like a tiny gnat or piece of dust or something. And we have this big spread here of Akakura coming back in. And he's surprised. The protector? Wasn't she spent? Akakura, why are you... Your toxins got quite a kick, huh? No, wait, you need to rest for at least a day. You're putting your life at risk. What, and leave you all alone when you're in a pinch? It's true, I'm not your family. But I thought I was your partner, you know? And he's surprised. I'm worried about Ghetto-kun too, but are you sure about letting Akakura-san go? Of course, I'd like it very much if she stayed by my side, says Erina. But Chinatsu would choose to go to him no matter what. That's just the kind of person she is. Everyone else abandoned me. She was the only one who offered me a helping hand. And in moments like that, Chinatsu transforms into the world's strongest protector. I love this scene. This is so good. And he grabs her hand. Don't worry, those two should be exhausted. They're like candles in the wind, and the wind is still on our side. As long as we got this medicine, this should be able to handle almost all of the poison user's techniques. With the exception of one. Okay, never mind. That was Doga talking. Poison Blood Unleashed. That's a trump card that will render any resistance useless. So do be careful not to fall victim to it. Huh. I guess it feels pretty good to have such a pretty lady showing concern for you, huh? In short, all we gotta do is avoid it, right? This Poison Blood Unleashed. Correct. It takes a while for the move to be ready, and once he fires it, he'll be all out of juice. Let's be clear, Beast User. We don't owe you for this. After we crush the Poison Clan, we're going after you next. Oh, is this a mating call? Well, if you do manage to kill the Poison User, then I wouldn't mind at least looking at you as a potential mate. And then she vanishes from behind him. Let's settle this. There's Wolf Girl pussy on the line. Sorry. I only have one chance to use Burst of Light. If I miss, our chances of winning will drop to 0. He seems like a slippery guy. No, I can't let that stop me. I'll take him down no matter what. One single chance at a deadly blow, but the two of them can make it happen. And now we have this 2-on-3 battle. Chapter 61 coming soon, but I get to read it right now. So yeah, that was very fun. I really like the Akakura stuff here. That was really good. But yeah, I guess that's it for this chapter. Let's go ahead and read chapter 61. And chapter 61 should be the last chapter of volume 7, I think. So starting next read through, I'll use the volume 8 chapter cover as we're reading. But let's go. We have partners fight together against a united family. Gahaha, splendid, Kazuma-kun. Before the main photo shoot with Erina, I can snap some photos of the Poison User with the Protector. Yes, let me get those those lovely 2 shots. Huh. Hey, Poison User and Protector. You two are both experienced fighters, yeah? Sorry. He's grabbing on with his feet. Do you really? I love the grip sound effect. Do you really think that partners who just got to know each other could win against the teamwork of a family who's shared countless meals throughout the years? Windwheel User, altered lineage, amplified, whirlwind roundhouse. It's so ridiculous. I love it. What in the world is this move? This wind is too strong. For a group calling themselves Windwheel Users, this force is the real deal. It's taking all I've got to stand my ground. There's no way I can prepare my poison in this. And he loses one of the ampules. Wind speed max. I'm getting pulled in. And then Akakura starts blocking. Akakura? Years together. Don't think that counts for much. What really matters is whether or not you can trust someone with your life. This must be a first. I've only ever really trusted people I've known my entire life. I've never worked with anyone like this before. Akakura, duck! And then he uses the gas spray above her. Heh, that ain't gonna work on us. That's right. It won't work. At least, not on you. And he's rusting the bikes. This ain't good. He went for the bikes. Our union's broken. And the 2 siblings get thrown away from Kazuma. I'm a protector. I'm 10 times better at protecting than attacking. By continuously reinforcing the power I got from Ghetto, I can give all these guys absolute, solid protection. So solid that they can't even escape from it. Okay, so she's strong when protecting people, so she's protecting them from falling, which is so strong that it's also going to capture them. Akakura style. Guardian art, encompassing blockade. Ghetto, I'm entrusting the best part to you. He cracks his knuckles and looks through his... Or no, maybe not cracking his knuckles. He's just interlocking his fingers and looking through. Then clasping his hands. He's finally using it. Poison Blood Unleashed. Huh? Oh, and Kazuma throws his siblings out of the trap. Kazumama? And he's bound. What? He saved his siblings. But I need to settle this in one shot. As long as I take him down, this fight'll be over. The others shouldn't have enough strength left to regroup. Akakura risked her life to open up a path for me. I'm not letting this chance go to waste. Kazumama, why? Why'd you sacrifice yourself? No, we didn't. And she's caught by the brother. I'm so sorry that even after all this time, and even after going back through, making thumbnails, like editing the last couple videos, I still keep forgetting their names. Geto's back will be wide open while preparing his trump card. We should use that chance to finish him. That's what he's telling us. He's entrusted his life to us, his family. I guess if we smack him before he shoots, we also get to save Kazumama. And we get our happy ending. They start rushing him from behind. They're coming for me, but I have to focus. This is bad. Gero can't move, and I'm out of toxin. Damn it. Come on. I gotta move. Come on, body. I need to move. Move. We gotcha now, poison user. Chinatsu, Gero-san. And she pulls a certified power moment. She crashes the car into the two of them. This is vehicular manslaughter. And we have Kazuma's reaction as well. They get sent flying. You forgot, didn't you, Chinatsu? You can rely on us too, says Harina. Yeah, we're friends too, aren't we? We're here for you, so don't count us out. And they all smile. We cut to Gero. Thank you. And then he goes for the finishing blow to Kazuma. The Battle of Bonds concludes. And that's where we end chapter 61. So yeah, I guess that's the end of the fight, which means we're going to get into some real fun stuff. We're going to get into like the end of arc, like character stuff, which is, I think, always some of the best moments in Marriage Toxin. This was so great, though. The car coming in is amazing. What an ending. And also, like, there's the funniness of the car coming in, but there's also some really good character stuff there, of course, with Akakura and with Kazuma and his siblings. Like, there's really good character work, too. Which is, again, something that I think that Marriage Toxin excels at. I think Chainsaw Man does a good job of, like, being very funny and telling a lot of really cool stories, but in a comedic way. Kubera is also very good at it, where it, like, tells these very serious stories, but in comedic ways. But, yeah. I have such a bad habit of saying but yeah. I guess it's better than saying a lot, which I'm also trying to not do, because I feel like I didn't do that very much in the past, but lately it's something that I fall into a lot. Either way though, let's go read chapter 62. 62 was starting with a flashback. All I see is the black borders here. As the deadly poison overtakes the Windwheel user, Kazuma's mind wanders to a distant past. Kazuma backstory? Hold on, I just kinda got goosebumps. Heck yeah, let's do it. This is a story from a long distant past. Intoxicated by their own power, the Wind Clan declared war against the rest of the Specialist world. An extermination squad was sent to hunt them down, spearheaded by the top 5 families. Thus began the crusade to wipe out the entire clan, spanning over 100 years. Your duty is to keep the blood of the Wind Clan alive. I couldn't even remember my parents' faces anymore. I could only hold on to those words. As I ran and ran and ran, and ran and ran, and kept on running. Isn't this enough already? Maybe it's time to finally let the Wind Clan die. And we see somebody finding him. And then cut to him eating. Well, aren't you a hearty eater? Sorry. No. No need to hold back. Eat up your fill. Maybe you'd like a hot cup of tea, too. It was then that I met. When you get to this age, dear, watching young'uns like you eat with gusto is more filling than any feast. The dad of the Wheels clan. So, again, I guess this is like who he modeled his entire self after. This, like, protector, parently figure. Dad took orphan children into his Wheels user family. It was a clan unrelated by blood. And we see the younger sibling as a kid. I had absolutely no talent for driving, but he treated me just like everyone else. And then, you haven't improved a bit. I told you I'm a wind user. I'm hoping we wheel users can someday become a prominent specialist clan. Wouldn't it be the loveliest thing if we could all run careless and free out in the open? And now we have the bloody pinwheel. Kazuma. Seems like this guy was the last of the extermination squad sent after you. Guess that means you're free now. And we have, again, the guy taken out with the wheel marks, the skid marks on his body. Dad, why? Why'd you throw your life away for me? Dear, you are my son. The Wheels clan is insignificant in the world of specialists. My own blood, the Wind clan, would have scoffed at them. But Dad gave me food to eat and a place to sleep. He gave me a family. I didn't care about my wind user blood anymore. And we see him picking up the pinwheel and putting it in his own hair. But I couldn't let Dad's dream, his legacy, die out. Slowly but surely, I sought to grow our family. I even took on a job that didn't sit well with the wind, convincing everyone that it was all for the sake of our dream. But when I saw that protector risking her life to protect Zhao, I couldn't help but see Dad in her. I guess that girl is just like me back then. Man, this is such a good set of panels. Holy shit. There was no sugarcoating it. Huh. How could I ever face you now, if we met in the afterlife? And then he wakes back up. Kazumama? Seriously? Ghetto, is this poison? Sorry to make you worry. Your job is not done yet, is it? This isn't what we agreed upon, Kazuma-kun. You still need to deliver. I'm not done with my photo shoot. Oh, that's right. You can't move right now. In that case, Kojiro-kun, Mitsuba-kun, the two of you can go and kill Erina in his stead. What? Don't do it. On the double, hurry up. Do it, or else I'll have our network hunt down Kazuma-kun to the death. And we have both Akakura and Geto down for the count. And then... Sorry, Gosh, Nachi... Why am I blanking right now? Sorry, Kinosaki. It took me a while to remember. I was like, not Chinatsu. And then I was like, okay, Mei. And I was like, wait, Mei, Kinosaki, geez. I am really blanking out today. I'm forgetting, everybody's names. Wait, does this mean I have to fight? And she puts her arms up. Well, what are you waiting for? This is a simple task. Don't tell me you're too dull for even this. Good grief, this is why minor clans like you never rise up. Hey, Namagawa? What? And then Erina freaking sucks. This is such a good panel too. This chapter has so many good panels. That punching panel is so good. And then everyone's reactions. Zhao-san? Huh? What the? Cut the empty arrogance. If you want to kill me, then dirty your own hands. I won't run or hide. Although, I don't intend to sit by quietly and get killed without a fight. By a spineless coward who can't even face up to a little girl. Boss. And then he shrivels. Zhao-san, way to go. Zhao, you're pretty strong yourself, huh? I might just have a knack for this, she says. Huh? What's this, you guys? When did you two get so close? Geto-san, Kinosaki-san, and Chinatsu. I'm only alive now because of you all. So, it's not much, but I hope you can accept it. This is my best and sincerest. Thank you. Man, this entire page is so good. I'm starting to tear up. Man, this ending was so good. Sorry. You told me earlier that I didn't understand the strength of family. Sorry. My eyes are all wet now. You were right. Those two aren't related by blood, but their strength as family's unbelievable. But you guys were also amazing. You definitely ingrained the strength of family in me. Thank you. In that case, make sure you don't forget birthdays and anniversaries. Huh? What do you mean? That's the secret to a happy home. My family's still rough around the edges, so I may not be in a position to give you advice, but seems to me like you're aiming for something similar. I wish you the best of luck on your marriage journey. Brilliant bonds that transcend blood. And it's so rough, because on the one hand, I'm like, they would make such a wonderful family. It'd be so great. Like, this, like, found family with the others. But then also, it's like with the Kinosaki thing. It's like, he can't end up with Kinosaki because the whole point is he has to produce an heir with his bloodline. So it's not like adopting Erina works, because he still has to produce an heir with his bloodline. And even then, bringing them into the world of this seems rough too. But either way, we have another bonus chapter with gorgeous, beautiful, amazing Kinosaki. Aim to master the Kinosaki dating tactics. Kinosaki's dating school, a lesson on shopping. Gero-kun? Oh, that looks really good on you, Erina. Ihihi. So I kinda also need some stuff, you know, as your marriage advisor. Oh, you mean like non-monetary benefits? Sure, we can do that. Thank you very much. Kinosaki, shall I carry that for you? Oh my, how nice of you, thanks. Kinosaki's Dating Tactics, Section 1.2. Remember to be thoughtful, even in the littlest things. When shopping, be proactive and offer to carry your date's things. Am I right? And then we have never settle for less when investing in your looks. And he's just weighed down by jackets 2, shirts 3, skirts 3, blouses 2, sneakers 2, pants 5, sandals, various accessories 5, clutch bag, shoulder bag, wallet, wristwatch, various cosmetics 5, lipsticks 8, toners 5, serums 5, moisturizing lotions 5, perfumes 3, foundation, sunscreen 3, face roller, facial beauty device, foot bath, the latest cosmetic encyclopedia, complete catalog of the latest clothing trends, exercise bike, dumbbell 1.5 kilograms too, and then yoga mat. Next, on to home appliances. Wait, you're buying too many things. An exercise bike? Do you really need this? But these are all must-haves for me. I need to maintain my beauty. I would say, I mean, obviously, I've said before that the best route, like, logically, is kind of harem route. Like, it's just the best route. But I would not, in any lifetime, be able to resist Kinosaki. Like, I would be marriage swindled so easily. I need them to maintain my beauty. Guys, let's go to the food court. Yeah, I want to eat some Nagasaki Champion noodles. And then that's it for chapter 62. And I'll try to do one more, just to see, like, if we have some epilogue kind of stuff. I'll go for 63. I have time for one more. Time to end things off at 63, and I just want to read the next 20 chapters. I want to just sit here and read the rest of Marriage Toxin, but I also have other videos to do, and I don't want to neglect the fans of any of the other things I'm covering. So I'm gonna have to end it after this one, and then go record other stuff. But man, I want to read. With interest aligned, a new alliance for marriage is established. So, you mean to say I can expect your assistance in Gero-kun's quest for marriage? Yes, that's great news. Great news indeed. You have my thanks, Zhao-san. You may call me Erina. Then, please call me May. All right then, May. But, Erina, before anything else, people were seriously trying to kill you earlier. Are you sure you're all right? You know, like, something and emotionally? Mentally and emotionally. Yeah, well... And then we have a flashback. I don't expect you to forgive us, but still, sorry. For now we'll dispose of this guy for you. It's fine, I forgive you. None of this fazed me at all, not even in the slightest. Seriously, not even the tiniest bit. I mean it, really? Eek! Guess this means we owe you a pretty big debt now, huh? Rest assured, we'll pay back this debt, no matter what, in installments. Whoa, that's genius, Kojiro! I already have the wind wheel users in the palm of my hand, so things should be fine. Wow, way to go. I love the shading on these two. She's giving off big boss vibes for real. Now all we have to do is execute the plan. The door slides open and it's Akakura. Guys, what are you doing in the closet? And they're using a cell phone to make the lighting. Nothing much. Yup. So this is the legendary RV, huh? It's what families use when they go camping or barbecue trips for the holiday, right? We got such a sweet ride thanks to Erina. Leave arranging the ride to us. We ain't windwheel users for nothing. And she was... There was Kojiro and Himitsu means secret. No. What was it? Hinatsu? No. Yep, I forgot her name already. They just said it again recently. I forgot it already. Yep. Can't remember. What now? Do I talk to her? She must be exhausted from all the fighting we had to do, right? I might just be disturbing her then. What do you guys usually talk about in this kind of situation? I attended, or what do guys usually talk about in this kind of situation? I attended all girls' schools all my life, so I have no idea. And they're both just internal barrier between them. And then the plan in motion between Erina and Mei. Operation Breakdown Internal Barriers. Hello, why are you two just sitting around? You agreed to take care of the cooking, remember? The crisis is over celebration. We're celebrating, right? And then they start making the food. You know, they're both so serious and all. They won't get closer unless they have an excuse to work together. Chinatsu and Gero-san are looking pretty good together, don't you think? And she smiles for a moment. Wait, I can't handle this. This is too close for comfort. I've only ever gone to all-girl schools. I've never been around guys like this. Not this close. I guess Ghetto's totally fine, though. And it's... As much as, like, I personally might like other characters, I don't know, Akakura's kind of up there, but it might just be recency bias. As much as I like some of the other characters, Akakura feels like the most perfect match for Ghetto so far. Little did she know, he was anything... I love the narrator. He was anything but fine. Absolutely, positively, and without a doubt, not fine at all. Since the moment he became conscious of the fact that Chinatsu was a woman, his heartbeat has been in disarray. As such, Ghetto had no choice but to direct his full focus on cooking. With his internal barrier on the brink of collapse, he was barely holding it together. Are those two gonna be alright? Aren't they even more awkward than before? Maybe I should step in and... Wait, this is where the real fight begins. Zhao's secret romance tactic, number 241. Close the distance, and the god of love shall descend. And then we have Chinatsu accidentally cutting her finger. Ow! Here it comes. A chance for a heart-throbbing event. Are you okay? Wait, I'm a protector, remember? I'm used to these kinds of injuries. We need to do first aid. Leave it to me. It was a small injury indeed. It was nothing compared to the mortal peril they just had to face earlier. However, Ghetto's brain was glitching at this point. We need to clean it to prevent infection. There, all patched up. Wait, what am I doing? Ghetto? Thanks. Man, this panel's gorgeous! Ghetto was suddenly exposed to the full force of Akakura's smile at point-blank range. And then Erina and Mei fist bump and keeled over. Ghetto! He's down. And he's lifting him up as he's bleeding from the mouth. They fist bump. They go back to cooking. The food's done. We have everybody eating. God, when this finally gets an anime, this is probably going to look so good. Like, they really, because of how gorgeous the art is, I legitimately think MARRIAGETOXIN is one of the best looking manga I think I've ever read. Arguably, at least in the style, in the way that it is, the best. It just looks so good visually. So if they do an anime, they really can't half-ass it, in my opinion. They've really got to get one of those nutty adaptations. Ghetto-kun, seconds. Fine, wait just a minute. And then Erina pokes Chinatsu. Something the matter, Erina? Chinatsu. What are you doing? You gotta attack. It's all about offense. Huh? You want to get married pretty badly, don't you? Well, that won't happen if you only ever talk to guys for work. You have to grab these kind of opportunities, telling her this again. And then, is this Chinatsu abs? Otherwise, you can kiss your dreams of marriage goodbye. May and I'll only get in your way, so we're going to sleep. What? Huh? Wait? And the two of them actually go to sleep. They just suddenly went to sleep, huh? Says Hikaru. Yeah. Geto, thanks for cooking for us. The food was really delicious. Erina was all smiles. I'm happy to hear that. You're really amazing, Akakura. You care so much for Erina, and even decided to take her in. Well, with these things, you get swept up in the moment before you know it. But the truth is, I'm starting to get a little scared now. What if Erina and I can't keep getting along as well as we do now? Can we really become a family? You don't have to worry about that part. Geto, thanks, but I know you're just trying to comfort me. Huh? Did I say anything strange? And he's surprised. I mean, aren't you guys already family? At the very least, you look like one to me. And then, more words to cheer me up, huh? That's some nice development, yeah? Yeah. And then they go silent. After that, however, the two spent the next 30 minutes in utter silence. God, seriously, aren't they full-grown adults? How can they just stay silent after that? Why are they acting like awkward teenagers? And then she puts her crown on her head. Oh, I slept well and now I'm fully awake. Nobody's sleeping a wink anymore tonight. It's time to play the king game. It's the king game, but I, Zhao, shall be the king the entire time. The king game. There's only one rule to remember. Follow my orders, no questions asked. And we have the tiniest, a party game where everyone draws numbered lots, and the one who draws king can give orders to the other participants. Okay, that's actually neat. That sounds like a fun party game, or whatever. That was like, that writing was so tiny for me. I guess Erina, again, if I was reading on my phone for these videos, I could not. No way. I guess Erina reached her limit and just went off, huh? But everyone draw a number. I guess that's just her own way of trying to help Akakura-san find happiness. She's her one and only family, after all. And they draw lots. And I'm the king. Well then, number 1 and number 3. Share a passionate kiss. Huh? By imperial order of Zuck King, the arrow of Cupid has been fired. This feels like a hard spot to stop, honestly. Oh, I might have to read one more. This video's already been going on kind of long, though. I have to read one more. We gotta do it. Let's go to 64. Even if it's not good for time constraints, I just feel like I can't really... It just feels wrong of me to end a video at a bad point like that. Like, if I'm doing a video, I should probably end it somewhere that feels natural. So, let's read 64. Passionate is part of the order, and any attempts to escape will not be tolerated. Number 1, Chinatsu, and number 3, Geto-san. The two of you must share a passionate kiss. That is my order as king. Got it? Why is she suddenly giving such a childish order? No, wait, she is a child. I almost forgot, thinks Kirosaki. Passionate kiss, passionate kiss, passionate kiss, passionate kiss. She's chanting. And then she kisses Erina on the cheek. Oh, there, a kiss. That satisfies the order. Right, king? She swapped our jobs. No, this is treason, Jinatsu. I told you, I'm the only king in this game. Well then, I think it's time to say our farewells. Erina and I are planning to travel around in this RV for a while. I think it's about time I get better at driving. They're leaving already. I need to say something. If you don't mind, send me pictures from your trip. Sure thing. Well done. Phew, the relief from Kinosaki. Oh, right, Geto. Erina told me that you're looking for a wife, is that right? Yeah? Well, I'm rooting for you. Bye for now. Take care, Geto, Kinosaki. That almost feels like kind of a, not interested zoned. Bye, keep in touch with Geto-kun, okay? Chinatsu, why? I'm sorry for asking you to suddenly kiss like that, but couldn't we have stayed with a bit longer with them? I'm just really concerned for you. I want to see you find your own happiness. You were hitting it off well with Geto-san. Don't you, you think so too, don't you, Chinatsu? Hey, are you listening? I honestly don't know. and she is also a mess. I've never seriously fallen in love before, so I don't know. But when I was fighting with Geto, I felt perfectly in sync with him. I'd never felt that way before. It felt good. And also, I haven't really been mentioning it, but for the past couple chapters, I love this outfit, this style for Chinatsu. It looks so good. Is this actually love? Like, it's kind of different, but it looks so good. Is this actually love? Or is it trust among comrades? I'm not sure. My feelings are a mess. Erina, I know you're just looking out for me and I'm grateful, but can you let me take things at my own pace? I feel like my heart's about to burst right now. And then Erina smiles. Really, Chinatsu, you always turn faint-hearted when it comes to yourself, don't you? But I guess that's also just part of her kindness. How about we find happiness together then? I'll look for a boyfriend too. What? Isn't it a bit early? If you keep dragging things on like this, I might end up getting married before you. Hee. What? Well, there's plenty of other fish in the sea besides Geto-san. Time to make a dating app account. Hey, we can make this a journey to find you a boyfriend. Let's go. Yeah, she's gone, Geto. She's gone. They left. It felt kind of sudden. Well, I guess things don't always work out the way we hope. Huh, what are you saying? You did great. We'll need to come up with a date plan. Huh, you sure? I really don't understand women's feelings. Another potential candidate. She's the fourth, right? Your search is going pretty well. Now, what do we do about your next partner? Wait a minute, Kinosaki? Doesn't this mean I'm now 4-timing? Don't sweat the number. It's just pure, simple love. Harem root incoming. We're on the road to harem root. It can be pure and wholesome, no matter how many you have. No, that can't be right. I'm not letting you trick me this time. On matchmaking sites and apps nowadays, it's not uncommon at all to be meeting 10 or more people at a time. Seriously, 10 or more? But you're not in a relation. This is like the One Piece, I want a crew of at least 10, but for ghetto dating women. Also, sorry, but you're not in a relationship with any of them yet, are you? Also, I already told you this last time. Yeah, he really didn't actually start dating a single one of them. So where do you draw that line? Oh boy, that's a deep question. I suppose this could be normal for others, but for me, whenever I look at my contacts, I get a nagging feeling that I'm betraying them all. Then let me ask you, Geto-kun. I feel like we need to periodically check back in with some of them, though. Like, it feels like it's been a while since we saw Hideshino, and it's been a while since we saw Himekawa. So I feel like we kind of need to have them come back a little here and there. Let me ask you, Geto-kun. Is there anyone among them that you're sure you want to spend the rest of your life with? Well, they're all lovely people. Right. But you see, that lacks commitment. You can't ask someone to marry you just because they're good enough for you. What a woman really wants to hear is a proposal that tells them they're the only one for you. Well, that can still get you rejected, though. Huh? Besides, both Arashiyama and Akakura-san are fully aware that you're on a quest to get married, right? For Himekawa-san and Ureshino-san, I guess you're with Kinosaki, right? Or I guess you're right, Kinosaki. But even if this doesn't mean I'm 2-timing, I still owe them an explanation. And then you sent a full-on formal letter to explain things. No, Geto-kun, no. He sent the paragraphs. He sent the essay to Himekawa. Oh, hold on, I've got to read. Dear Himekawa-sama, he busted out the sama. Regarding the matter earlier, I would like to fully disclose that I'm currently searching for a wife with the help of Kinosaki as my marriage advisor. As such, I will likely be meeting and going on dates with other women as well. Of course, I swear on my honor that all these activities will cease once I enter into a serious relationship. However, there is a possibility that I will enter into a relationship with another woman instead of you, and I understand that this may hurt your feelings. I am well aware that this way of going about things may give off the impression of unfaithfulness. Still, I would be very glad if you could give the matter some thought while bearing in mind all of the above considerations. That is a memory of 5,000 torments. I thought my heart would pop out of my chest. It was the same with Ureshino too. Well, they all willingly kept in touch with him, despite all of that. I guess Geto-kun, being sincere to a fault, does contribute to his charm. And he's getting a call from Hideshino. Hideshino, and he fumbles the phone. How in the world? Is this what they call a woman's intuition? For now, let's see if you can deal with this predicament on your own. He answers. Hello? Geto-san? Sorry, but I need your help. Someone's trying to kill a precious friend, and I'm heading over right now. Okay, I literally just said we need to bring them back in, and they're doing it. Marriage and everything else aside, there's no way he can ignore those tears. Okay, this is an amazing place to end. This is kind of the end of the arc, transition to the next arc, so I'm glad I did read one more chapter. Sorry, my nose hurts a lot. I mentioned in my, what video was last night? Omniscient Reader, that I worked outside all day yesterday, and I didn't even notice till I was recording late last night. Because I'm recording this kind of in the morning, well, morning for me. When I was recording late last night for Omniscient Reader, I was like, I don't know what's up with my nose. There's this red spot on it, and like it hurts a lot to touch. But yeah, either way, like I guess I hit myself in the face or something, but and didn't notice. But either way, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Like if you did like the video, comment down there too. Tell me what you thought of these chapters. My first thoughts and reaction. This was amazing. These 4 chapters were so, or 5 chapters actually, were so damn good. Oh my god, they were amazing. Like the ending arc bits are always the best part of Marriage Toxin. They hit so hard. But either way, that's it. Thank you for watching. Like if you did like the video, I said that, comment, subscribe for more. I'm going full Geto-kun here. If you would like to talk on Twitter or Discord, just follow on Twitter, ask for a link to the Discord server. It's free and open for anyone. If you want to help support the channel, to help me to keep making videos, you can drop a super thanks if you'd like to. But if you'd like to, help me to keep making videos and also get One Piece videos early, get shoutouts at the end of every video. Sorry, losing my train of thought. Then hit join down below to become a member. Go to patreon.com/HakuOfTheTubes to become a patreon.com/HakuOfTheTubes to become a patron. Huge thank you to people who are already patrons and members. Thank you to Chosen Regular Evan Holly, Magical Girls, FR and Abyss Knight, Cheriton Students, David Langstaff and Folded Ghoul, Slayer Candidates, SG and Stan Cedar, and Pure Element Pate Ardialo. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.